Hello everyone, my name is Susie. Today we are learning about more science and we are going to discover more about the interesting science in the world of animals. So, today we are learning about where animals live. So, our first word we have habitats. A habitat is a place where an animal lives. So, a habitat, just like we humans have our own habitats and other animals have their own habitats and place to live. Habitats is also another word for place where they live, they call their home. Just like we have a habitat at home. So that habitat will never change because a habitat is a place where animals live but never well, animals won't go anywhere. They will just stay in there forever. So a forest. A forest is an area with many trees and plants. So a forest is always full with plants and trees, and also there are wild animals, of course, like squirrels, rabbits, bears, or other animals. But I can't name them all. Well, a rainforest. A rainforest is a forest in an area where it rains a lot. So, a rainforest, we just need to add, you see the word forest here, and then we add it with rain. So we name it rainforest. A rainforest rains a lot, but they don't rain very cold. They rain very warm. A desert. A desert is a place that gets little or no rain. Well, most deserts don't have any rain at all because they are so dry. And the temperature in the deserts always change because in the daytime it's always hot because the sun is always up and never sets. And in the nighttime it's always cold because there isn't any sun and there isn't any clouds to adjust the temperature to make them not too cold and not too hot. And this one is the ocean. There are many different oceans, just like the Pacific Ocean, and there's lots of oceans. Like the Arctic Ocean is very cold. An ocean is a very large area of salt water. Yes, when we go to a beach, you could see an ocean, right? And it's very large. It could have many space so we could play. And also you know about the story about the thing, a magical pot that makes sauce and it's still making under the water. So that's why the legend has been that's why a salt is always a salt water and never normal water. All right, this one is the Arctic. You might not like to hear this, but I would like to tell you the Arctic is an icy and cold place near the North Pole. Well, it's always near the North Pole because there are lots and lots of snows, especially penguins live there. And also, they have Pacific Ocean that they could swim around so that mostly they have polar bears. Polar bears eat meat just like us, and we can't see a polar bear in the Arctic because it's everywhere so white that we can't see anything, you know. Let's have some reviewing, and then are you ready for the activities? The forest is covered with trees and plants. Wetland. Oh, the wetland. The wetland is just like a land with all water and some land around it. Oh, wetland, a very wetland. Wetland. Well, the desert have little rain, the ocean, a large body of salt water. Alright, let's go to our first one. Okay, tell me, where is the rainforest? Oh, this one might be tricky for you. Here, let me explain how rainforests and forests are different. Forests don't have many, don't rain a lot. You could see it sunny here, but here it's always dark and always rain. So we'll choose C, okay? So what about the habitats? D, that's correct. And what about the desert? A, very good. Oops, I get me too carried away. Well, about the ocean? Yes, it's like the F. And what about the forest? You know it already? Very excellent. Very good. So, it's B. It's B. So, now we are going to the last one, is the E. So, let's continue, okay? Let's match, okay? Let's match. It's time for matching. So, where's the forest? Have you seen the forest anywhere? Oh, where is the forest again? Oh, let me erase this. You forgot? Oh dear. Now how can we finish this activities? Did you just say number 3? Yes, it's number 3. And what about the wetland? Yes, the wetland is here. And what about the ocean? Ocean's here. And what about the desert? The desert has snakes. Ugh. Well, let's match. An icy and cold place near the North Pole. It's always Arctic. A place where an animal lives. Habitats, that's correct. A place that gets little or no rain. So is it a desert? Yes, it is. It's a desert, everyone. So a forest is an area where it rains a lot. It's always a rainforest, an area with many trees and plants. Forest, a large area of salt water. Ocean, we already know that is the last answer. Well, congratulations to you all who have the right answer. You could type it in the chat box so that I could see it. A desert it's a very dry place. That's right, it's a very dry place. A wetland is a very large area of salt water. No, it isn't. So it's false. Habitats, it's an area where it rains a lot. No, it's false. So we'll just skip this so that we could. Oopsies. Here. What is the name of a place where an animal lives? Dry, habitats, cover? Yes, a habitat. The ocean is a large area of ice and water. Wetland, salt water? Yes, it's salt water. Why could it have ice and water? A desert does not get much rain, but it is a good habitat for animals to live. But it still had a lot of grass grow there. But a rainforest does get a lot of rain. Yeah, it's a good place for animals to live, but not all animals to live. Just some animals, not all. So, a wetland has a lot of water and plants, and its water can be salty or not salty. And animals like camels and scorpions live there, but it's very dry because it's never rained in the wetland. Yes, in case the water can be salty or not salty. Well, it's the end of our activities today, so I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye bye.